Welcome to Japan English News, Quick Scan. Today's headlines. COVID-19 cases in Tokyo drop for fifth day in row to 13,074. Tokyo reported 13,074 fresh cases of COVID-19 on February 13, which was 4,452 fewer than the previous Sunday, as well as 12 related deaths. Osaka Prefecture logged 12,574 new cases and 26 related deaths the same day. The latest tally of new cases in the capital marked the fifth straight day of decline in the figure from a week earlier, metropolitan health officials said. Heavy snow forecast for Tokyo and Kanto region. Heavy snow was forecast for Tokyo and many parts of the Kanto region, with the Japan Meteorological Agency warning that transportation in the capital and nearby areas may be thrown into chaos. Snow was forecast to fall from the afternoon of February 13 until this morning. Snow or slushy rain was forecast in many areas on February 14 as a low-pressure system is moving eastward over the Azu Island chain south of Tokyo. Countries evacuate staff from embassies in Kyiv. Countries are evacuating staff from their embassies in the Ukrainian capital Kyiv as a Russian invasion of the country becomes imminent. Australian Foreign Minister Marise Payne announced on Sunday that she has instructed embassy staff in Kyiv to suspend operations and evacuate. The decision follows a deterioration of the situation as Russia builds up troops along its border with Ukraine. Japan, U.S., South Korea meet in Hawaii to discuss North Korea. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken met his Japanese and South Korean counterparts Saturday in Hawaii to discuss the threat posed by nuclear-armed North Korea after Pyongyang began the year with a series of missile tests. Blinken said at a news conference after the meeting that North Korea was in a phase of provocation, and the three countries condemned the recent missile launches. Japan, South Korea remain apart over World Heritage nomination. The Japanese and South Korean foreign ministers remained apart on Saturday over a former gold and silver mine on Sado Island as a UNESCO World Heritage candidate, despite Seoul's objection due to what it says was the mine's use of wartime forced labor by Koreans. Japanese Foreign Minister Yoshimasa Hayashi, during the 40-minute talks in Hawaii with his South Korean counterpart Chung Yui-yong, repeated his view that Seoul's objection to the listing is unacceptable, according to the Japanese Foreign Ministry. Saudi Arabia gives 4% of Aramco worth $80 billion to fund. Saudi Arabia said Sunday it will transfer 4% of the stock in the state-run oil giant Aramco to a sovereign wealth fund, an infusion valued at nearly $80 billion as the kingdom tries to overhaul its energy-dependent economy. The announcement on the state-run Saudi press agency comes as the oil firm is valued at just under $2 trillion and as oil trades above $90 a barrel, its highest level since 2014. Health damage found amid popularity of CBD products in Japan. Imported health food and cosmetics incorporating a cannabis-derived element called cannabidiol, or CBD, are in wider use in Japan due to their claimed effects such as improving sleeplessness and relieving pain. At the same time, however, requests for advice about health damage from the products have increased while instances of illegal elements being mixed into them have been found, prompting Japan's health ministry to be vigilant. Japan to review automobile emission controls in 5 years. Japan's Environment Ministry plans to review its automobile emission controls in 5 years in response to an improvement in air quality in major cities covered by the existing measures of the central government. The ministry will consider the possibility of abolishing the emission regulations, as the use of electric and other vehicles that do not emit exhaust gases is likely to expand, contributing to a better air quality, sources familiar with the matter said. Soccer, Ritsu Dowan nets fourth goal of season as PSV trounced Vitesse. Japan midfielder Ritsu Dowan came off the bench to score his fourth goal of the season as PSV Eindhoven hammered Vitesse 5-0 in the Dutch Eredivisie on Saturday. Dowan, brought on in the 59th minute, completed the scoreline for the visitors 2 minutes from time when he struck low from the edge of the box and in off the right post. PSV sits second and trail Ajax by 2 points, although the leaders can restore their 5-point cushion with a home win over Twente on Sunday. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.